Hello, I'm JaNae Francis, and I'm here hosting crowd surfing at the Davis Chamber Awards Dinner, and they've been around for 10 years, so tonight's really exciting. We're going to be celebrating what they've been able to accomplish in that time. So here we are at the annual Chamber Dinner, and we're just getting ready. How excited are you?
It is pretty fun. We've had a lot of work went into this, and we're semi-nervous, but it's too late to be nervous now. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah, you just have to hold on and ride it out.
That's it. Keep your arms and hands in the ride at all times.
I love your outfit.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
So tell us who you are.
I'm Angie Osgothorpe, the Director of Sales and Events at the Chamber of Commerce.
That's great. So tonight must be exciting for you.
Tonight is a very big event. It's a culmination of a lot of work and a lot of trying to honor our businesses in Davis County and all the people who do amazing things to help us further business, further our community, make it a better place to live.
Okay, here we are with Randall Carlisle. Can you tell us why you're here tonight?
I have done some part-time work for Chevron, and Chevron is actively involved in the Chamber of Commerce, and so they are recognizing Dan Johnson tonight for all the things he has done as he retires, and I've been working for him, and so I wanted to come and see him be recognized tonight. It should be a good evening.
Okay, well, we were thinking about how dressy this occasion is with black tie and everything. So sometimes when you're dressed up, embarrassing things can happen.
Well, I can't tell you about embarrassing things like zippers being down and things like that. That would be embarrassing. That would compound the embarrassment.
Davis County's kind of a best-kept secret, don't you think?
You know, I really do, and I have to say, I live in Ogden, and now that I work in Davis County, I'm kind of drawn. I have to be careful with my Ogden friends, but Davis County is a wonderful place. Wonderful people, wonderful businesses, just a lot going for it.
Oh, great. Can you talk about some of the things he's done with the Chamber?
He has supported, he supports Chevron through Dan, supports probably every single thing that happens in Davis County throughout the year, and he's active with the Chamber, and I can't even mention everything that he's done this year. It's the Education Foundation Gala, the Davis County Gala, the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival, Friends of Antelope Island. It goes on and on and on. So I've gotten actively involved in Davis County, and I just wanted to come and see him be recognized as he retires because he's leaving.
So can you tell us about why tonight is so exciting?
Well, on several levels. Number one, this is the time where we get to talk about the Chamber's 10th birthday, and it's kind of interesting to go back and see what's happened in that 10 years. But on top of that, we've got the regular awards that we give out every year, but the special award we're giving to Dan Johnson, and then the special award to Dan Eastman. Those were very meaningful for me as we got to know these people, especially Bill and I got to do the interviews for Dan Eastman and the people that you'll see on the video tonight. Very, very impressive man, and there's a lot of people like that all around us. It was a very neat experience.
Tonight we're celebrating a 10-year anniversary. Can you tell a little bit about what you've learned, how the county has changed since the Chamber got organized?
Sure. I've been with the Chamber for about a year, and 10 years ago the Chambers came together, and the nice thing is that it's a one united voice, one unified voice now, instead of having 15 cities and everybody trying to do their own organizations. They came together for about 3 or 4 of the organizations, and it's a great thing. We have a bigger voice. We have more unification. The cities come together. They get to know each other. It makes it just for a more cozy, unified community, which is what everybody likes.
It's amazing that one person can do so many things.
Well, with the help of a corporation like Chevron, sure. But Dan has been just the most actively involved person in Davis County that I have seen, and I got to do video work covering everything that he's done all year, so I've seen the benefit to the community thanks to Chevron and Dan.
So do you think that people maybe don't appreciate how great the people of Davis County are sometimes?
Sometimes we take things for granted, but maybe it's just that I see the best of the best in the Chamber of Commerce. The people that get involved in the Chamber are the kind that like to volunteer and give of themselves. Well, that's the kind of people we all like to be around anyway, so I have a great job.
Now's the time for your personality question.
Oh, personality question. Okay. All right. What's that?
Okay, so we're all dressed up, and you know what can happen sometimes when you're all dressed up. Something embarrassing. Have you ever had anything embarrassing happen to you when you're all dressed up?
That's a good question. While I'm all dressed up, besides running hose, and what I'm actually really scared about is I have to run the AV equipment and on our big program. So that's what I'm hoping that I do not embarrass myself tonight. So it would be maybe a first, but it would be a pretty big one. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen. So anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're in front of people a lot and dressed up a lot. Can you talk about any time that something embarrassing has happened when you're in the spotlight?
Yeah, the most embarrassing moment was I was working at a TV station in Colorado Springs, and we had 4 live shots set up on election night, and we started out the newscast saying, and I was the anchor, and we started out, I said, now let's go to our Colorado Springs bureau to see what the results are. No live shot. I tossed to 4 live shots, and none of them came up. And I said, let's take a commercial break, and we'll get this together, and when we come back, it'll be okay.
So tonight's a big night for the Chamber. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's an incredible night. This is the 10-year anniversary of the merging of the 2 chambers. When I joined the Chamber, it was right when they came together, so I never got to see them separated. To me, it's been one nice unified group, and I couldn't be more excited to be here and celebrate with everyone.
Oh, great. So, okay, we know you're a funny guy, so tell us who you are and why you're here tonight.
My name is Chris Dallin, and I'm here to see what the Francis couple is doing throughout the evening. Yeah, they do amazing things in the community, so it's fun to see what's going on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
During the commercial break, I asked the engineers, I said, are you sure the live shots are set up? And they said, absolutely. And we came back, and I went to all 4 live shots again, and none of them were up. And I totally lost my cool and stood up and threw my script papers at the camera and walked off the set. So that was my most embarrassing moment.
And that was on live TV?
Yes.
Wish we had footage of that.
Well, I'm glad you don't. So.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think they've been able to accomplish now that they're together?
Well, I think tonight you'll hear a lot about people talking about the great divide between the north part of Davis County and the south part of Davis County. And I think what the Chamber has been able to do better than anyone is bring those 2 together and make just one very unified county here. A lot of other things they've done. They've helped to bring Legacy Highway, just so many countless things. Davis Cable 17, of course, so we're excited about that.
So we're here to celebrate 10 years of the Chamber. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
10 years of the Chamber merging together into one. Crazy. Hatfields, McCoys, Donald, and Daisy all got together to join in one party. It's an amazing accomplishment, and it's a fun thing to watch.
I didn't know all those people lived in Davis County.
Anybody that's cool lives in Davis County.
I'm excited about tonight.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
I'm a little stunned, though, still.
You are?
Yeah, right, that they would think of me this way to acknowledge me. This is really nice.
Oh, good.
I'm about ready to walk out the door after a 31-year career with Chevron. Last 10 years have been here in Utah, and it's been absolutely more than I could have ever imagined. It's being such a positive experience, and being in Davis County in particular.
Okay, so here's your personality question.
Oh, no.
We're all dressed up. You know what can happen when you're dressed up? Something embarrassing.
Yes.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
Oh, which one do you want to hear about?
Oh, okay, a few.
How about my first big business meeting? Right out of college, I thought I was all professional, and we're sitting down in this big group of people, and you grabbed your plate and you put it on your lap to eat, and I put it down and spilt it all over in front of the whole crowd of 50 people.
Oh, no. What did they do?
Oh, laughed, of course. I did too. What can you do?
Good. Well, you sure look beautiful tonight.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Good luck with your food.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I'm putting it on my lap tonight.
So can you tell us some of the highlights in the last 10 years?
Highlights in the last 10 years. Let's see. Bill Francis took over Channel 17. We built Legacy Parkway, really cool. By the way, Rocky Anderson, we did it. irregardless of what you wanted to do. Number 3, again, merge Davidson County into one group, erase the Mason-Dixon line around Lagoon, and Davidson County is one group of people making a great impact in the community.
You know, it goes beyond business. It's being a matter of really having your heart touched by people and their support and enthusiasm and appreciation. And this is really a unique community, the way people pull together and get things done. And you can't deny that. And to be part of that is really wonderful and important. And I'm so glad I had that chance. And I've gotten to know so many great people, too.
Okay, we're here with Brad Wilson. So can you tell us about the past 10 years with the Chamber?
Wow, well, the Chamber has changed a lot in the last 10 years. It's grown, it's prospered, it's attracted a lot of new members, and it's really become a significant player in the business community, and I'm just really happy for the first 10 years. Lots more to come, hopefully.
Okay, so here's your personality question. We're all dressed up. You know what can happen when you're dressed up. Something embarrassing. Has that ever happened to you?
Anything happened when I was dressed up? Dressed up how? Like this or otherwise?
Well, something important.
Oh, geez, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. Something that I've been dressed up about.
Yeah, well, I've heard that you've just contributed so much to the county. Do you think it's possible because of the help that you get from the people here?
The what?
The help that you get from people?
Well, I think it's kind of like magic in a way. It's attractive. And when you see people working together so effectively to get things done and to promote their community and the good things in it, it's irresistible. It draws you to want to work with people, and it's wonderful. So I give them all the credit, not me.
That's so nice. Yeah. Can you tell us how the county's changed since the Chamber got together?
Well, there's been a lot of change. Of course, we've had a lot of growth, a lot of new people that moved here to Davis County, but a lot of great businesses have relocated here too. And one of the fun things is they really engaged with the Chamber, gotten involved, and helped make our business community a lot stronger.
You know what? I try to be so nice to my wife, and I get dressed in the dark sometimes. I arrived to a soiree to discover that I had white socks on, and I feel like an idiot. But that's not so bad. All you have to do is keep standing and nobody sees them, so it was good.
It was like gym socks?
Gym socks, white gym socks, yeah.
So what are you going to do now that you're retiring? Anything fun?
Yeah, I'm going to do some traveling and kind of reinvent myself a little bit. I've been working for Chevron for 31 years, and it's been great. And I've been working since I'm 12 years old, and so I'm going to take some time to travel and do some things. And then I have some plans to maybe do a little consulting, of course, and do a little volunteer work and a lot of reading and a lot of travel and just enjoy my life. So
what has been your role in helping that come up to be?
My role has been very little. I was the chair of the board a couple years ago, and I've been a member of the Chamber. I've been a member of the Chamber a long time, and it will continue to be. It's been great.
I'm not going to show you what I have on tonight, but
yeah, can you show us his socks?
No.
Lift them up. All right. Thanks a lot.
It's good to see you, JaNae.
So I've been doing some math here. So that makes you 43 then?
Yes, exactly. 45.
The same age.
I'm retiring early. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for meeting with us today.
Well, my pleasure. And And again, this is a wonderful place, and it draws people because the people are so friendly and outgoing, and beyond that, they really are work hard, and they're intelligent, and they get things done, and it's great. Fun.
Well, I think you're friendly.
Well, thank you. I am. Thank you.
Great. Well, here's the question we didn't warn you about.
All right.
Okay, so we're here. We're all dressed up, and you know what can happen when you're dressed up. Something embarrassing.
Okay.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, I don't think so. But it's never too late to be embarrassed. So.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Okay, we're here with Gary Peterson. Can you tell us your role here in the Chamber?
Well, I'm one of the past presidents of the Chamber. I'm on the executive board for 2011, and I also chair the Transportation Committee. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, we're here with Barbara Riddle. She's tried really hard not to be on this show, but
I'm finally around avoiding you.
But we have her now. So, Barbara, tell us what your role is here at the Chamber.
I've been on their board of directors for the past, 5 years, and have thoroughly enjoyed watching the organization grow over the years and changes that have taken place.
Now, we're here with
Troy Wood.
And I heard you have an exciting job.
I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Lakeview Hospital.
That would be exciting.
Oh, never a dull moment.
Can you tell us how the county here in Davis County has changed since the Chamber got together?
Well, the Chamber is a big part in the organization of the 15 cities getting together and the businesses getting together and kind of combining their vision of what the county can be. It works great. It's a great organization to be part of for that, and for anyone that just wants to make a difference.
I serve on the Lakesiders, Legislative Affairs, the Chamber Board. So I'm involved in a lot. Oh, and Top of Utah Military Affairs Executive Committee.
Wow.
Yeah, keeps me busy.
You barely have time to sleep.
Yeah, and in the future I'll be on the Board of Governors versus the Board of Trustees, so that's a good thing.
So how does the Chamber help the hospital?
You know what? We participate a great deal with the Chamber. Love to support the events, and Rand Kerr is on the board, so we support it a great deal. We love coming here and supporting all of the events that the Chamber supports as well.
Well, one question we didn't warn you about. We're talking to people about their most embarrassing moments while they were dressed up. I heard you had some trouble with your tie once.
Oh yeah, the crowd surfing guys got me a few years ago and had some fun with my tie. Of course, I'm an accountant by nature. The only interesting thing about me each day is what color of tie I wear. Everything else is pretty boring, so that's probably about it.
Wow, and then you have your regular job.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a regular job with the Davis Area Convention Visitors Bureau, and it seems to be more than 40 hours every day, all the time. So busy.
More than 40 hours a day.
Sometimes it feels like 40 hours a day, but thanks for catching me on that one.
Yeah. So tonight's a special night. They're honoring 10 years with the Chamber. Have you seen how the county has changed since the Chamber came on board?
Yeah, in fact, I started it with Lakeview Hospital 10 years, almost exactly, in January, and a lot of good progress, a lot of good companies coming on board, more towards the end where Lakeview's at, more in the southern area in Davis County, getting a lot more smaller businesses joining and getting a lot more recognition for that area of the county.
So you've never had anything else embarrassing happen?
Not as long as I can help it, I guess. I can't think of anything offhand.
Maybe you added some numbers wrong.
Well, I'm sure I've done that before. Yeah. Nothing comes off the top of my head. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Okay, so can you tell us how the Chamber has changed Davis County in the last 10 years?
I didn't know you were going to ask hard questions.
Oh, okay.
Let me think.
Well, never mind.
I know, it's kind of late at night, I think. The Chamber does a phenomenal job and really being an advocate for the business. And I have seen from the legislative affairs standpoint where the Chamber has stepped up to really help business with legislation that would be impactful to the success of business. And they've done a remarkable job in that area and really leading the charge from a business perspective.
Now, I heard a little secret about you.
Okay.
I heard that you're a singer.
Yeah.
Could you sing a little for us tonight?
Well, I kind of need my band. Band is sort of crucial to that piece, so I need my guitar and whatnot.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, a lot of good company. This is a great production. A lot of people have put a lot of time into making this a fun night. It's an opportunity to see some great businesses in the community get some awards. And a lot of the business leaders are here, and it's just fun to get around them and renew those contacts with those people. So it's a fun night.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
I've also been involved in economic development, trying to grow our community for business and trying to keep jobs at home so we have less leakage. So we all would love to live in our county and work in our county. It's a great lifestyle.
So have you had anything embarrassing happen to you ever when you were singing with your band?
I just create my own embarrassment. I don't think that I need any help. So jumping on tables, running around, singing "Devil Went Down to Georgia," and we embarrass ourselves without a whole lot of help.
But you won't be doing any of that tonight?
I haven't been asked to do any of that tonight, so I think we're pretty safe.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, my pleasure.
Okay, we're here with someone who's in the wrong county. What's up with that?
We like to support our counties, and each county attends other functions, and so it works out great.
Okay, we're here with Craig Dearden, and would you like to introduce your wife?
This is my wife, Cheryl.
Glad to have you.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah. Now, here's the question we didn't warn you about.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're all dressed up, and you know what can happen when you're dressed up sometimes? Something embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
So do you have a story of you being dressed up?
You know, I'm having memory loss all of a sudden. I don't think I do. But thanks for that opportunity. You know, I don't think I really do.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, let's keep it that way, won't we?
Yes, let's do. Thanks so much.
Thank you. You guys do a great job, and I love the show.
Okay, we're here with Shirley. I hear you're the life of the party.
Well, I hate to say yes, but I love parties, and I love to be here. Love the Davis Chamber. Anytime there's a chamber event, you know it's going to be a great event.
I hear you've done some dancing or something. I don't know.
Vicious rumors. I don't know if I can concur with that or not. Maybe I better be truthful. Yes, I have to admit I have done some dancing, a little twisting, and that, of course, dates me.
So can you tell us about the Davis Chamber and how it might help Weber County? Why Weber County would want to support them?
Well, we're working right now together on, first of all, the legislature. We actually had a meeting this week where we combined the chambers to work on legislative issues. I know that Jim Smith and Dave Hardman work closely together on issues, and so it's a great partnership that we have together.
Shirley, can you tell us what your role is here in the Davis Chamber?
You know what? I'm a member of the Lakesiders group, and that is we're the ambassadors for the chamber. We go out and we do ribbon cuttings. We greet new members of the chamber, welcome them to the community. So we do a lot of PR for the chamber, and I love to do that. I love to meet new people and welcome them to the community.
We have one question we didn't warn you about.
Okay.
So we're kind of collecting some embarrassing moments. So I don't think Craig will tell us one, but do you have something you can tell on him about? Something funny?
You know, he's usually so politically correct. I can't ever catch him in anything embarrassing.
This would be an embarrassing moment for her.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm embarrassing you right now?
I'm not usually the public person. That's him.
Does anything fun ever happen at those?
Oh, yes. We have scissors that won't cut. We have ribbons that won't cut. We have people that trip over curbs and, you know, all kinds of fun things like that. But we do have a great time, and it's all in benefits the chamber. So it's good.
Oh, that's great. So you've never worn the wrong color pants or socks or shoes? Nothing?
Last weekend we went down to St. George, and he went golfing, and he had 2 different golf shoes on.
Oh, great. Tell us about that. What did they look like?
Well, actually, they were both brown. They were just different pairs. Luckily, they were the right. I mean, the feet fit, but the colors were different.
So how did you golf with different shoes on?
Not too bad. It worked out okay.
Oh, good. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how the Chamber has helped Davis County in the last 10 years?
Do you know what? The Chamber united a bunch of smaller chambers. And, of course, this is the celebration tonight of that time period. And what it did was give the Chamber a powerful voice down at the legislature and made us a united community. And that alone was worth the time and the trouble that it took to pull all of these chambers together. And the Davis Chamber is a force to be reckoned with.
That is great. I'm so glad that you've been here with us tonight.
Well, I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm always up for a party.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all that you do to help promote what goes on in our community.
Thank you. We want to thank everyone for talking to us tonight at the Davis Chamber Awards Banquet. It's been so much fun, and everyone's been so fun to talk to. And no, I'm not going to tell my most embarrassing moment. Not a chance.